Well, hello there, everybody. It's been a long time since I've done anything like this. Last time you probably saw me was about 2021. Since that point in time, a lot of things has happened in my life. That's part of the reason why I stopped recording for this game. Let's see. I'm trying to think, how did it all go down? About 2 years ago, my father died of prostate cancer, and then that same year, I found out I had alpha gal, which is a mammal allergy where I cannot eat any kind of pork, cow, rabbit, anything in the mammal department, dolphin. I can't eat any of that. This was a tick-borne illness that happened, and that took some time to get used to. And then some may or may not like this, but I'm going to be adopting more of a Christian based version. Not that I'm going to be like proselytizing or everything is about religion, but there's certain parts, even in this game, or aspects that I'm going to try to tone down because there are some things said here and there that I'm going to try not to vocally say. But I know some people are not gonna like that. I'm sorry if that's how you feel. The past 2 years have been an amazing journey for me, even going through all the hardships. I'm stronger now as a Christian than I ever have been. So that's going to reflect a lot in my gaming. None of us are perfect, so there might be slip ups here and there, but for the most part, this should be a relatively PG channel. There might be moments where it isn't so much because, like I said, nobody's perfect, but yeah. So I'm going to be starting over with a new character. I believe her name is Gloria, and her horse is called Faith. I thought those worked very well for kind of like the rebirth of this channel. I did just buy lifetime on it because of the sale going on, so I should be able to keep her going consistently. And as before, I'm going to read mostly the main quest storyline. I'm not really going to focus too much on the side quests. If a side quest looks like it's going to be a major point in the game, then I might consider working and speaking that. But otherwise, it's mostly going to be just story based. And I'm kind of hoping at the end, or somewhat to the end of the series, that I'll be able to do cutscenes and just have nothing but cutscenes ultimately going through without any kind of talk, hopefully. I am a chatterbox, so I can't promise anything. But hopefully, it'll give the old players like me a chance to really look back on how the storyline has progressed and what has changed since we originally played. I originally started this account back in 2012, I think. So that's been 12 years. 12 years is a lot of time for things to change. And so I'm looking forward to it. I've already recorded a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I already have started to enjoy this. Without further ado, we're going to get on and start anew. Hi, Gloria. Welcome to Jorvik Riding Camp. Okay, let's get past that voice real quick. All right. I am Maya, the manager and lead instructor. Today we will have two students starting together. Allow me to introduce you to each other. Gloria is new in Jorvik. Lisa moved here a while back, but she's been traveling lately. Hi, Gloria. It's a pleasure to meet you. This charming fellow is my horse, Starshine. Okay. Hello, Starshine. I had, well, a very scary experience when I was younger, but now that I have Starshine, I want to regain my confidence so that I'm going to take a few lessons again. That's the horse you'll be riding, Gloria. It's a Jorvik Warmblood that has been stabled here by a generous sponsor while we look for a permanent home. But the horse hasn't taken to anyone. It goes against the grain here to put a human and a horse together if they don't share a bond. Okay. It's true, when I moved to Jorvik, people kept telling me that the bond between human and horses is stronger here than anywhere else in the world, and I've come to believe it. Most locals say that the Jorvik's special relationship with horses is all thanks to Aiden's gift, which is either Jorvian mythology or the truth with a capital T, depending on who you talk to. The horse is acting very excited today. You can approach it, Gloria. Maybe you have the right touch to calm it down. I'll know how to use a WASD. Although this is one thing I've never really liked about this game, is how terrible it is to move around. Okay, I'm gonna go to you. Hi there, I don't even remember what I named you. Wow, beautiful. All Starshine. It reminds me of when we met. I'm not gonna do that. Congratulations, Gloria. Looks like you made a friend for life. The first thing you need to do is mount your horse. Okay, cool. I think the mounting ability is literally right here. But do you think that maybe in the future you could move that little bar somewhere else? It's a good thing I already knew how to play the game, otherwise that would have sucked. Okay, you definitely belong together. What name are you going to give your new companion? I was thinking Faith Promise. Do you like it? It's perfect. You and Faith are bound to have many fine adventures, Gloria. Alrighty then, I can see that you are seated well. Have you spent time on a horse before? Yes. Great, we'll follow your pace so you can move through the lessons as you please. Now let's take Faith for a spin. I'm guessing you are on... Okay, I'm going to guess you are full on galloping, kind of thrill seeker. But you have to walk before you can run. Am I right? Let's move through Faith's gates. Come on, let's do this together. Okay. Oh, I'm way ahead of this thing. Right? Oh, okay. Now let's wait to slow down completely. Okay. Great. Everything that moves knows how to stop. Right over here and stop abruptly if you can. Or as you can. I opened up two things at once. Whoops. You and Faith are working together well together. Let's try something a little more challenging. First, I want you to pick up that bar over there and put it over there. Okay. Oh, it kept that. Excellent. I'm sure you can guess what's next. You can. Now we jump over the basic obstacle you just constructed. Okay, cool. Lisa, please go first. Gloria, please follow. Okay, my screen, it looks like his knees would have gone through that, but I don't know much about jumping, to be honest. I think I did just the same thing, though. Great work. You have finished today's lesson. I feel good about letting you out of the pack. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. I really want you to meet our friend Alex. I have a strong feeling you will be good pals. Oh, I wonder why. Our friendship has sparked. Okay. Oh yeah, you'll love her. She makes me laugh till I snort. Okay. I have a few things to put away. You two go find her and I'll catch up to you later. I'll ride with you, lead the way. Where am I? I probably already said all that, but you know, I didn't script any of this. So I guess without further ado, I guess we should go catch up to whoever it was that I was supposed to be following. Okay. Alrighty, we have some people here. I still don't really know where I'm at. I think you said something, but I don't really know what. No, really, where am I in the world of... Wait a minute, is that Moorland? No wonder I don't recognize this. This looks like it's a totally new island. Hello? Random disembodied hand. I do think that's kind of interesting that they have her with all kinds of different lightning symbols. Okay. Hi, you must be the newcomer to Jorvik. I'm Alex. Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you. Gloria, long time no see, Lisa. Oh, okay, I was about to be like, technically in this game version, you don't know who I am? I forgot you can't actually do that. Okay. I just arrived from Moorland. It's across the bridge from here. Okay. Oh, so they put a bridge in where there used to not be one. I'm gonna have to look at that from old videos, because I'm pretty sure that this used to be an actual bridge, but it didn't go anywhere. I thought it was a fishing bridge, actually, but I can't really remember. It's been so long since I actually played Star Stable long enough to remember or memorize anything. I'm sure you will get to explore it to your heart's content once you've settled in. I'm sure I can. Why don't you take a little hack to look around the campground before heading to the stables? Okay? Excellent. Oh, you want me to touch this button. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is not too terrible. I definitely do like how they've changed the water textures. Oh, and there was a slight hint of, okay. Misty Grove is a nice place to explore in the daylight. It's only a small forest, but still kind of creepy at night. Why is it creepy at night? But yeah, the water's really cool looking, and I also like the reeds. Have I been shopping yet? No. We're here at the stables. Time to give Starshine and Faith a rest. I promised to call my dad. Will you water Starshine for me, Alex? Yes, of course. Okay. Look how thirsty Faith and Starshine are. We better get to it. Just take the bucket and fill it in the well, then pour the water into the trough. Okay. Hold on, where's the bucket? Oh, I already have the bucket. I keep forgetting that I can use the E button for everything. Oh, I hate that thing. But yeah, I love the fact that we now have the option to use the E to do things, because it's always an instinctive thing to do, especially in other games. Like okay, that's not quite the interactive I wanted to use, but stable door's open now. There's always chores around the stables. This is a fairly easy one if the bucket doesn't leak. Okay. Linda, you snuck up on me just by sitting too still. Make a little noise when you're reading quietly, will you? Yeah, I get that. Interesting. Get your nose out of the book and come meet Gloria. We've already met. Hiya, we have. When did we meet? Ages ago. Okay, impossible. Gloria just arrived from Jorvik to attend writing camp. Huh, strange. I guess I'm just experiencing a little deja vu. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I mean, it is technically me, but, you know, just a different name. It's probably a good thing you got me to put down my book, because Maya asked me to help her with tonight's campfire. Okay, cool. Why do I have the ring around? The chores are endless. You get experience. Okay. Gloria, the rest of us still have some chores to finish. If we chip in some shillings, will you pick up food for grilling? Yes, sure. Buy some food for a cookout. The vendor is close by. You can choose whatever you like. Okay. Hopefully there is a non-sausage version. Get enough food for 6. Maya, the instructor you met this morning will be there, of course, and our friend Anna's coming. Interesting. Hi, Tina? What is this? I'll take a chicken drumstick, thank you. Maybe? Yes, this is what I want. I can eat chicken in real life. Thank you, Star Stable, for making it so I can eat food in my fake world. Oh, chicken. This will taste great with some spices. Uh-huh, girl, it will. We're going to feast tonight. Thanks for picking this up. Yeah, I love chicken. Thank goodness I like chicken, otherwise, you know, life would kind of stink a little bit. Feel free to explore the area a bit, Gloria. It might be nice to spend a little time alone with Faith. Find us by the campfire when you're ready for dinner. Kind of curious how they plan to pull that out. Because if you're just joining us from a situation where you've played the game and you are where my regular account is, we have to save Anne. So I'm a little curious if we actually meet Anne now, how that plays out in the long run. Does, like, Anne get do we have a new quest where Anne suddenly becomes taken away? Or what? That's going to be a really interesting prospect. Because I've heard some people complaining about it, that they show Anne, but I don't know to what extent that is. Gloria, you're just in time. Please come sit. Maybe I don't want to sit. We're missing someone. Oh, look, here comes Anne now. We're all complete. Oh, now we're complete. Well. Mm-hmm. Hello there, I'm Anne and this is Concord. I'm here as a guest instructor today. Giving lessons keeps us in tip-top competitive shape. We're heading to our next big one next week. Okay. How are you feeling, Gloria? Okay, wait for the next lesson. I'll remind you of that when we wake up stiff and sore tomorrow. Lisa, will you sing us a song before bed? Yes, of course. I'm going to probably skip this song if I can. Because I don't want YouTube screaming at me. Alright. Yawn, I'm going to bed. Come on, Gloria. I'll walk you to your cabin. I can hear her singing, but hopefully I can talk over the singing. Where am I going? I do not like how we move. It's really janky. Alright. Here we are. You did great out here today, Gloria. We're all glad you're here. Sweet dreams. Cool. Why am I sleeping with the world around me? Oh. Oh. I'm asking the same question. Is this a dream? And what's that over there? Is that Fripp? No, I don't think it's Fripp. Oh, I thought they were like Joker mouths. I'm confused. Is that their entire mouth, or is that a carrot stuck up their mouth? I'm concerned. Okay, it disappears when you go. Okay, that's just weird. Interesting. I wonder where we're at in the world and realm of the actual game. It's like, does this become a point of interest in the game that we already know about? I don't recognize. Hold on. I don't recognize where I'm at. You know, I think we did this quest before. Interesting. Is that a harp or a lyre? Okay, we're gonna take a moment for that. That was a weird dream, but it's interesting coming from the perspective of somebody that's played the game, how it kind of gives a hint of what we're supposed to witness. Yeah, it's interesting. But also looking back at some of the complaints that they were talking about Anne and Concord, that definitely looks like Anne before everything happens. Which means that would be Concord's non non that would be Concord in a different light. Um hmm. So they didn't really spoil anything. And I'm trying not to spoil too much if somebody was saying watching me that hadn't played the whole game through. They didn't really spoil anything, but it will be interesting to see how it plays out with Anne if you have played through the entire game and you're just kind of sitting there like, how does... They would have had to add a quest, I think, for it, but because we've already gotten so far past it, there would be no quest for us to do. So this shall be really interesting to see how they explain things. Good morning, Gloria. Time to rise and shine. Mm-hmm. Let's eat breakfast with the others by the campfire. Very cute. Am I writing over there? Nah. You will literally move over here by the time that I've said hello. I'm going to sit. Good morning, campers. Sure. Oh, that's what they mean by wanting me to sit. Did you sleep well, Gloria? Do I explain the weird dream? Okay, I do... Is it just normal for women to just spew out their dreams to people? I mean, that's like almost a prophetic style dream, and you're just gonna blurt it out to people you just met. Do you often have strange dreams? Well, in real life, yes. But I'm gonna assume in this case, it's not normal. You mentioned shadowy figures as in people. You were all in it. You certainly did have a weird dream, but now is a broad daylight and time for you to enjoy some writing. Cool. I leveled up to 2. I am 2 years old. Okay. Let us go jump. That will clear our head. Or my head. Go ahead and ride back to the paddock. Gloria, Maya, and I will meet you there. Return to the paddock. Going to... Yeah, so I'm actually now very curious about how this is going to play out. Talk to me when you're ready to race. I guess now. try out the Risa setup. It's a competition without all the stress. There's no timer. Just get the hang of it and have fun. You just asked somebody that's played the whole game that there isn't a tower timer. I'm gonna slowpoke it. Whee! This is so slow. And so terrible agility. You know, I know it's a game, but I've always kind of wondered what happens to the jumps as you're going away from them. Like, they just magically disappear. That's just totally normal in this world. Wow, great work. Okay, yes, very good, but there's no such thing as a competition without a timer, Maya. I mean, you're basically describing a pleasure ride. It's time to do this properly. Okay, well. I don't feel like I was able to fast gallop. But it could just be that I have, like, nothing. Try my course with the timer. I'm gonna teach you how to win ribbons. Okay? Okay, her course looks similar to the last one, except that has a jump that I'm pretty sure totally shouldn't have happened. Oops. I missed that big time. I'm used to playing a different game where you can jump that far away. Well, actually, it's not that we can jump that far away. You just hold the space bar. And when you let go of the space bar, you jump. And I keep forgetting that this is a one-tap wonder. Nice jumping, Gloria. Okay, that was kind of cool. Watching her come in like that. Good work today, Gloria. You and Faith ride well together. Gloria, I have an eerie feeling that a local landmark made an appearance in the dream you told us about. Maybe. I can't be sure, but come, let's go to the forest behind the cabin and see if you recognize anything. I guarantee you I will. Or maybe I won't, I don't really know. Oh, I forgot I should actually be reading these. Does anything around here look familiar? Go where your instincts take you. Let's see if my hunch is right. My instincts. What's that over there? Oh, that's why I didn't recognize the area. Okay. It's because it's the new area that I didn't know existed until just now. I mean, I knew it existed, but I didn't know where it was. That helps, because it makes a lot more sense now, because it's like, I recognize some of the landmarks, but I don't know where I'm at. Am I still following it correctly? Yes, this way. Let's go. Hi, you look familiar. Do you recognize this place? Yes, it was in my dream, or I was sleepwalking. That also is possible. I'm sure it was a dream. Stay calm and I'll explain my theory. So, so the origin story of Jorvik is based on magic and devotion to a mythical goddess in conflict with an evil being. It's a story of sacrifice and light in conflict with greed and darkness. Okay? Aiden is a bringer of light and life and horses to this land, and there is a sect of druids that that keep her story and purpose alive. This runestone is theirs. It is not time for you to learn all yet, but you can learn this. The runestone is a source of goodness. Maybe you will be called to serve. Maybe you are under protection. But someday, somehow, you will be made aware of your part in this legend, this epic battle. If it's more than just a legend, of course, and if you believe. Well, let's talk to the others about this. Let's right back to the campfire. Right back to the campfire. Okay. I kind of like how they did do that. That it's the goddess or the person ordered to protect this specific island. Because it kind of keeps it religious neutral. You all need to hear this. Something unusual happened in the forest. That weird dream Gloria had last night, she saw the island's runestones in it. Linda, do you think the dream might have been a vision? Lisa, you're funny. Just kidding, Gloria. We're completely normal around here. No need to be scared off. Oh, Alex, everything is fine. I told Gloria a little bit about the legend of Jorvik and explained that I think the weird dream last night was related to it. How much did she tell you, Gloria? That there is a fight between good and evil, that druids and goddesses exist, something runes, something goddesses. I feel like that's a movie reference right there. That there's a fight between good and evil. Don't worry, Anne. I just gave her a little summary. Maybe Gloria is the kind of person who can pick up on mystical vibes, or maybe there's more to the story. Only time will tell. For now, let's focus on the here and now. Maya, what's next on the schedule? Your basic lessons with me are finished, Gloria. You are free to travel Moorland and the stable across the bridge now. That's where I live, so of course I think that's the best place and not Jorvik. Jorvik riding camp shirt. Okay. Be careful out there, Gloria. I don't want to say your dream was a bad omen, but anyway, we'll watch over you and ask some of our friends too as well. I'll be traveling for band performances soon, but if you stay in Jorvik, I really hope to meet you again. Of course, you'll see each other again. Gloria, I'll ride with you, but in case, here's a map to help you find your way to the stable. It also shows you other places in Jorvik, so it can be useful if you ever get lost. M for map. It's so weird to see all these little red marks where I can't go. Okay. So yeah, that is kind of interesting. It's like there's definitely a setup going on. The question is, what is this particular setup? I'm sorry, Maya. I'm not gonna wait for you. It always feels good to be back here at home. Welcome to Moorland. Moorland Stables is run by Thomas and his son Justin. Justin is waiting for you in the inner corner. He's going to teach you more about the care for your horse. You know, I haven't actually seen the new Justin, I don't think. He does have a bit of an ominous look to him. Hi, you must be new here. Yes, and I think my horse just headbutted you. My name is Justin, and you said your name is Gloria. Nice to meet you. Here at Moorland Stables, we take pride in horses' happiness. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or a car. It's a relationship. Well, I mean, the more time you spend around horses, the more you'll see how much you have to give to each other. But let's start with the basics of horse care. Thank you. Okay. I think that'll be a good point to stop for this episode. Yeah, so again, there's going to be a lot of questions on how they plan to deal with everything up to this point in time. Um, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how they play this out, because not having played it where that all that stuff happens, or will happen, or should happen, um, it'll be interesting to see, because I'm kind of hoping that in some ways they bring the lore to the time frame that we're actually in. Because with, like, say, Anne, we don't know how, there wasn't a time frame with Anne. But with this, there might actually be some kind of time frame. And I can't remember if Anne had a time frame in the original. They probably did. But in the sake of the game specific, it shall be interesting to see how that plays out. So, yeah. Yeah, well, we will continue on with whatever quests that they want us to do next episode.